Good afternoon, meteorologist Jesse Kelly here live from the Weather Center. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Tuesday. Looking at thunderstorms working its way into the Shreveport Bossier area within the next hour or so. And out ahead of that line, we're seeing temperatures very warm into the 80s all around, but very breezy. Check out that wind out of the south at 18 miles an hour. Seeing a different story. 20 degrees cooler behind that line. In Texarkana right now, we're seeing a temperature of 65 degrees. The winds out of the west at 16 miles an hour. You can see the Storm Prediction Center about an hour or so decrease our severe weather threat. We're now looking at a marginal risk drop most of the ArkLaTex with a slight risk from Texarkana off towards the north with an enhanced risk from Little Rock into the southern areas of Missouri. And again, the dynamics north of here are much better to where we could see some strong severe thunderstorms that are capable of producing some damage winds. Maybe you've seen a few isolated tornadoes again well north and east of us here into the ArkLaTex. But again, right now we're still watching that line of thunderstorms working its way off towards the east. So as of 2:20, we're seeing thunderstorms working its way towards Hope, towards the east of Texarkana, and into Ashdown. Seeing some more thunderstorms towards the east of Linden, working its way through Jefferson into Marshall right now. Also working its way into Carthage and back down towards the south and west of there. But there's a few more storms towards the north and west of there, back into Mount Pleasant and Clarksville, which is producing quite a bit of lightning as well, and that will also continue to work its way towards the north and also off towards the east. So a closer look at some of those storms. You can see some of these other thunderstorms producing quite a bit of lightning right here across Mount Pleasant and Pittsburgh, and seeing some more thunderstorms towards the north of there, near Taco and up towards Clarksville and Idabel. Again, that will all work its way towards the north and also off towards the east. But here in Louisiana, not seeing much as of right now. They'll be changing over the next 30 minutes to the hour as the line of thunderstorms continue to progress towards the east. Winds right now very breezy out of the south or out of the southwest between 15 to 20 miles an hour. We could see gusts at times between 25 to even 30 miles an hour. That is why we have a late wind advisory throughout most of the ArkLaTex until this evening. And the main dynamics for the system is again working its way off towards the north and east. You can see the upper low is across northern Kansas into southern Nebraska. You can see as the system continues to work its way towards the north and east, it's taking the dynamics with the system into the north and east. That's why we're seeing the better severe weather risks across northern parts of Arkansas into Missouri. And for us, we're on the tail end of the system. That's why thunderstorms are not looking all that impressive, which we will take. So we're just looking at just some showers out there with a few embedded thunderstorms. Now, rainfall amounts right now are very light. We're seeing amounts between a quarter to about a half an inch of rain, pretty much from Texarkana towards the west into Mount Pleasant and Clarksville. And again, for Shreveport, Bossier, and Manny and Natchitoches, you'll see some thunderstorms as we get into the rest of your afternoon and evening. Robin Tony Futurecast shows the line of thunderstorms working its way towards Shreveport about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. You'll see a few embedded thunderstorms out there as everything continues to progress towards the east of the area, with everything moving out of the area around midnight or so. And then as the upper level low continues to track towards the north and east into the upper Midwest, it is possible that we could see a few isolated showers for Wednesday. Otherwise, looking at a very warm and very breezy afternoon for your Wednesday. We'll see those temperatures back up for Wednesday, back into the upper 80s, into the lower 90s. And then for Thursday, we'll see more sunshine than what this model is depicting. The model is suggesting that we'll see lots of clouds for Thursday. I think we'll see more sunshine than clouds as the ridge of high pressure, which we'll talk about in just a second, will work its way towards that area, which will keep thunderstorms out the ArkLaTex for the next couple of days. You can see rainfall amounts as we get into the evening hours. We could see some 1 to 2 inch amounts out there, depending on where some of the heavy rain sets up. And if the line of thunderstorms begin to slow down quite a bit, we could see those heavier totals. But if the line continues to move just enough, we will see not that much rain, maybe seeing an inch. We could see some additional higher amounts than that. But again, once we get past tonight, we'll see the ridge of high pressure building over the southeast. That'll work its way towards the west into the ArkLaTex, keeping all the rain towards our north and to the west of us, which means for us, we're going to see hot and humid afternoons beginning on Thursday into the Memorial Day weekend. We'll see those temperatures climbing into the lower to even middle 90s. Tonight, though, seeing those lows falling back down into the 60s from Idabel down towards Magnolia and Texarkana. Look at 70s here in Shreveport, and we'll see a temperature of 74 degrees down towards Natchitoches. Tomorrow, though, a very warm afternoon and very breezy again. An isolated shower or two is possible, otherwise looking very warm. We'll see a temperature of 91 degrees in Mansfield, 89 degrees in Shreveport, and seeing a temperature of 92 degrees back down towards Natchitoches. Next 7 days shows temperatures into the 80s for Wednesday again. A few isolated showers are possible, otherwise looking very warm and breezy. And then Thursday into next week, no rain. Looking at temperatures again, pretty uniform to the lower 90s. Lows at night into the 60s and 70s. And seeing the same story in Texarkana, where again you may see a few showers on Wednesday, otherwise looking hot and dry with 80s for Thursday and Friday, warming to the 90s for the weekend to next week. And then those lows holding steady into the upper 60s and lower 70s. So once you get past the thunderstorms this afternoon and evening, looking pretty dry Thursday into next week.